it does have the right idea for the temperatures like we have. Just jump in the lake, right? I mean, that's the only way to going to be able to cool
Man, you know,
off.
I forget who I was talking to. Maybe it was Paige earlier this week or Allison. You wonder if the water is warmed up enough where it's not even refreshing anymore. Like your backyard pool, is it just like bath water now?
Like
because,
a sauna, right?
Yeah.
You just can't cool off anyway. Let's just stay inside. Might be it.
I think the only way to cool off is get in a hot tub, which is like 120, then step outside, and then it feels cooler for 2 seconds or whatever. But more brutal heat is on the way, Paul, unfortunately, and it's going to be another hot, not just hot. Let me press the rewind button on that. Dangerously hot as we go through the upcoming work week here. Live look outside to Fayetteville. 100 degrees today at Drake Field. Not far off your record, set way, way back in 1954. I think that's the Eisenhower administration, 1954. It was 105 degrees on the state, but a nice chilly morning. I think many of us would take 50 degrees right now. 2014 waking up to 50 degrees. Meanwhile, in Fort Smith, with sunset still taking place there, nice, gorgeous sunset. It was a broiler in Fort Smith today, 106. Creeping up to record territory of 109. 109, which is just insane to think about that it got that hot on this day in 1954. Still hot across the southern plains, lots of 90s still underway. We'll zoom it in for northwest Arkansas. Springdale still at 91, 87 in Fayetteville, as well as St. Paul and Wesley. You get out into Carroll County toward Berryville, 86 degrees. River Valley is still boiling right now for the most part. Mid to upper 90s in a few locations, but cool enough into the upper 80s, higher elevations like Waldron, Paris into the upper 80s. A heat advisory already in effect for tomorrow. River Valley down into the Ouachitas, eastern Oklahoma, and further to the west, back across the central sections of Oklahoma, and a pretty large excessive heat warning south of the Red River for the most part there in Texas. This was today's setup, still dealing with all that dangerous heat. Now tomorrow, that area of high pressure kind of, moves a little bit from Arizona over toward southwestern Colorado and still pushes more of that dangerous heat in our direction. Now we will have a cold front on the way, but if you are going out in this dangerous heat, as we've said many, many, many times, light, loose-fitting clothing, drink water, not alcohol, not soda, not coffee. Those are all dehydrants. You want the water to keep yourself safe, or just stay in air conditioning as much as you can so you don't even have to worry about that dangerous heat. Now, as we go through the rest of the night, mostly quiet. Tomorrow, as a cold front or a boundary makes its way toward the area, it could touch off a couple of stray showers in the afternoon hours. Models are really backing off the coverage here. You can see very widely scattered. Some will see a shower or two. Most will not, I believe. Unfortunately, Sunday evening, so keep that in mind. And one or two could become severe. Storm Prediction Center saying for our far eastern sections, you got to get basically to the east of Highway 65 to really have to worry about severe weather tomorrow. Upper 70s tonight, 90s in triple digits. What a surprise yet again tomorrow. Then it really gets hot and it really gets dangerous as we get into the middle part of next week with temperatures really, we are cranking the oven up to stun. We are talking about the potential for all-time record-setting heat here in northwest Arkansas. We might be low on some of these numbers still. Some models are handling this better than others. We're keeping a very close eye on it, but as we said, air conditioning is your friend. Stay with us. We will check the world of sports after we check these commercial messages.